All right, and it is fall now, and for those looking to get outside, we have some information from you with Bob Hendrickson, the Iron Ore Heritage Trail incoming administrator. Thank you so much for coming.
Yeah, thanks, Mandy.
Of course. So you are just coming out of the first summer. How has it been? It's been really nice out. It's been very busy.
It has. It's been very busy. Learning, so I started at the position in July. Carol Fulcher is the outgoing administrator, so she'll be here until the end of December. But yeah, just summer is a busy time. You got to get the trail going, got to do all the projects you can before fall comes in. And we did a pretty good job. I think the only thing that we had was our bridge project, which was really delayed.
Right, but you finally have that completed now over the Black River. How's that been?
Yeah, so it's just off 601 up in Humboldt Township. So we had a culvert washout earlier in the spring. And then as that was being repaired, the fill trucks that were bringing in the fill for that broke a bridge. Which turns out that it was very good to get this bridge fixed now because it was going to break at some point. The material was getting bad in it. So, but unfortunately that was like in mid-June and all the projects were already going with a lot of construction companies, the engineering company firms that were doing this. So it just took a while to get things lined up. So we got finally things going in August and now we have a brand new bridge. Well, not a brand new, recycled bridge in place.
Look at that. Better than the old one, right?
Right. Oh, much better. Yeah.
Well, now that that's completed, you're already moving on. You have other projects going on. Can you tell me a little bit about them? Yeah.
So one of the big things that we just had happen, we have a couple of grants that got approved. There's a law process, and this is a big one that we've been working on for a number of years now, and it's the Lincoln Land Extension. So this is in Chocolate Township. And it starts, so right now, the non-motorized section of the trail dead ends at Kabogam Road. Meeting that is a motorized trail, ORV snowmobile trail. And the extension will parallel the ORV snowmobile trail out to Lincoln Land. So it'll give people access that they don't have to go on the highway, they can get out there on their own. And it'll keep access for the snowmobiles and the ORVs also.
Right, and so it's super accessible for people now, or it will be, and it's just like exactly what they needed. I heard that it was a popular request right there to get into Lincoln and land on foot. And you have other things going on too. You just recently acquired 176 acres of land right here in Marquette. Yeah,
and that's part of the Koski Trust, and that's in Marquette Township. The family wanted it to be kept as a recreational, open to the public piece of land. And it comes right up to where the trail, the trestle, the Lake Superior Iron Ore train comes across the trail on 41 there. And so this will be a work in progress. So first we have to acquire the land, which is another whole process of that.
Right.
And then these are both projects are being funded through a Michigan Natural Resource Trust Fund. Okay. So $300,000 for the Lincoln Land Extension and $150,000 will be used toward the land trust. Right. And to keep that open to the public.
Right, so it's preserving land, and what can people who are going out and wanting to experience this expect? Trails?
Yeah, definitely we're going to use trails, and what we'll end up doing, we've had a few groups walk it and look at it. We want to make it as accessible as possible to the largest population that we can, and we'll just go from there. So that would be a long-term project for that, and that'll be definitely something I'll be looking forward to. Right,
and I bet you're going to spend a lot of time doing general maintenance on them and the general upkeep, and are you excited to do that coming into the wintertime here?
Yeah, so there's a lot of things that we do in the wintertime, kind of a lot of maintenance things, but we also work with the Ishpeming Ski Club to groom the trail from Negaunee to Ishpeming, and that'll be done this winter again. We groom it for cross-country skiing, but there's a lot of people that do walk it. We'll be coming out with a kind of an education campaign of how to use winter trails, because if you have walkers and people mixed with that too, it really, everybody kind of has a section of trail. Right. And that's a little bit what we try to do with all the trail, is that we try to accommodate everyone that we can in different sections, but you also have to kind of regulate that in a way that you're not having user conflicts. And so that's been one of the biggest challenges I've found with the job, is just trying to find that balance where we do have ORV section of the trail that we want to preserve and keep that open, along with the snowmobile trail, and then also we have people that use the bicycles, walking, and a lot of other ways of using the corridor.
Right, well, there's a lot going on, and there's a lot for you to do. I'm sure you're very, very busy, but before winter, it's fall, so it's a beautiful time to go out there and hit these trails. I want to thank you so much again for coming in this morning.
Yeah, this is a perfect time of year to get out there, so the next 2 weeks are going to be beautiful.
Oh, I bet. Get out there, go see the colors. Thank you so much.
Thanks, man.